Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to share with you a book review, and today's book is called Expect to Manifest Your Best Life, Activating the Law of Positive Expectation by Elena Rivers. Okay, so let me get to the contents. So this is a book that you can find on Amazon Kindle, and right now it's free. So if you want to just download it because it's free, why not? Like many people, I have various hobbies, and one of my favorite hobbies in the entire world is to read books. So yeah, whenever I have the time, whenever I want to relax and just chill, I usually read various books on my Kindle, and because of that I decided to share with you some of the titles that I finished. And this is a very small book that has a clear message, and that is how to manifest using the law of attraction. And maybe you are already familiar with this subject, but it's a very popular subject, and obviously on Amazon you'll find many authors out there that are writing about the law of attraction. And usually I am more into deep magic stuff, but whenever I want to relax and to keep myself motivated, usually I will grab one of these books and just read them because they have this uplifting vibe. So yeah, the contents, like I've said, it's a small book. So we have an introduction, expect to manifest your best life. Then we have 3 secrets or 3 chapters. Secret number 1, the energy of positive expectation. Secret number 2, different kinds of wanting and desiring. And secret number 3, planting a positive seed of your dream reality, and then a conclusion. Okay, so let's jump into the introduction of this book. Expect to manifest your best life because you can. So whenever I read this kind of material, I feel always very good afterwards, because in them you'll find various positive affirmations and statements, and that's just amazing if you want to maintain your high vibe. Okay, so let's read a little bit from the introduction. Is it wrong to want something? Can we want something and manifest it into our lives? If we've been studying the law of attraction, you may feel a bit confused. After all, some teachers say that you should release the need to want something, because when you want something, it means you don't have it. And some say it's okay to want more and reach higher goals, as it fuels your ambition and desires. So basically in this introduction, all she's saying is that some people in their books say that if you affirm that you want this or that, you are actually affirming that you don't have that goal already attained. And basically what the law of attraction says is that you have to feel yourself as having your desire in order for it to manifest. And this is nothing new, this is nothing groundbreaking. This is something that was taught by Neville Goddard as well. way before The Secret was published. So it's nothing new. But what I liked about this author right here in the introduction is the fact that she stated this thing. I made a decision that only my positive thoughts and states manifest. And this is what I believe, assume, and expect to be true for me. You can also believe, assume, and expect that only your positive thoughts and states manifest, and allow it to be so. So starting right here, right now, start affirming, only my positive thoughts manifest. So this was an idea that probably I knew or not, but I liked very much this affirmation, and I made this affirmation my own after reading this book, because you see, clearly when you make a list of goals or desires, clearly you don't have them. And by using affirmations and visualizations, you are trying, by using the visualization techniques or affirmations or positive statements, all you are trying to achieve is to generate a sense of feeling. You are trying to generate this bodily feeling inside you that wish that you are aiming for, it's already here in the physical. So these tools are amazing and they actually work, but in my experience I rarely manifested something that I visualized about today and then it manifested the next day. For me, manifestations work, and the most fastest manifestations that I get are within a month or a moon cycle. So if you are new to this kind of stuff and you are trying to manifest something, please consider the power of the moon, because it affects us and it may have a huge impact on your manifestation process. Whenever I try to manifest something in my life, I usually plan it, or I write it down, because writing it down is the first form of physical manifestation, writing it down in your notebook. And then I use positive affirmations and visualizations, but all these things I do them starting from the new moon till the full moon. So this is a 2-week process that I constantly affirm what I already have, although I don't have it, and I constantly visualize it as having it, as having my desire. So yeah, that's my way of doing it. But these methods that you'll find in this book works perfectly fine, but in my case I found this approach to work a lot better for me. Okay, so again we are still in the introduction. Here, for example, Elena, the author, says, well, it's time to release all that simply by deciding that only your positive thoughts manifest and that you are safe and well taken care of by the universe. And feeling negative emotions is human and nothing to be ashamed of. So once again, there is nothing to fear. Whenever there is negativity in your mind, you can choose to release it and tell yourself that only your positive thoughts and states manifest. So again, you'll see this phrase repeated throughout the book. Okay, again she repeats it. Make it your affirmation, only my positive thoughts manifest. Boom, done. It's simple as that. Okay, and she has these various ideas in the introduction that are all positive. Another thing that I liked from the introduction is this paragraph right here. Okay, here it starts here. We are here to unleash the power of positive expectations and live a positive life. You are not manifesting anything negative into your life, so release any guilt or doubt. God, angels, and the universe equipped you with the most powerful manifesting powers for your highest good. They would never intend for you to manifest something terrible on purpose. Yes, as Abraham Esther Hicks share, we came to Earth to experience contrast. I like that. We know and understand that sometimes we may face negative situations and circumstances, and that we shouldn't blame ourselves or our thoughts for that. Also, the contrast we may experience is not designed as some punishment from the universe. However, it may motivate you to consciously improve some areas of your life. For example, after being diagnosed with an autoimmune condition, I experienced contrast. Why me? I thought. But then I reminded myself that I still had a choice and could use my condition to learn more about self-care and healthy living. So in my case, the initial contrast I experienced served me as what Esther refers to as the catapult. It helped me change my habits and take better care of myself. In fact, it helped me reach new heights of wellness. It also inspired many of my family and friends to change their relationship with self-care. One of the concepts I applied to my health journey was that of positive expectation. I simply decided that something positive would come out of what seemed to be very negative, and so it did. So basically what she is saying here is the fact that she changed her perspective on her problem. So instead of focusing on, oh my god, this is so bad and so forth, and she tried to find a solution. And in my case as well, this spiritual journey helped me a lot to handle situations a lot better. For example, in my old job, things were not going okay, and instead of me focusing on the negative or of speaking about how awful was at my job, what I tried was to shift my perspective and to try to ask myself, okay, how can I get out of here? How can I find a solution for myself, or what skills do I need to learn in order to get a better job? And I succeeded just because I had some amazing books on my hand that I read over and over again, and I just tried to apply what they taught me. So this is exactly what the author says here. Change your perspective, and instead of focusing on the problem, focus on finding the solution to the problem. So that was pretty good. Okay, so now we dive into secret number 1, the energy of positive expectation. And here again she speaks about a shift in her perspective. Also, I like the fact that she mentions that she discovered beautiful self-healing modalities such as Reiki, EFT tapping. I also use EFT a lot. I use the tapping whenever I want to not forget something. For example, if someone tells me during meetings, hey Nico, remember to do that, I always tap myself on the hand and tell my subconscious, hey, please let me not forget to do this thing or the other. So tapping works well. Again, she speaks about the fact that energy is everything. Okay. So there are various ideas and uplifting messages in here. I like the fact that she also mentions what books she's using. For example, I especially recommend this goal setting workbook, the Ultimate Goal Setting Planner. Become an unstoppable goal achiever in 90 days or less. Okay, so I like the fact that she mentions other materials and sources as well that you can use. Also, I liked very much this phrase right here from Dr. Joseph Murphy. She says the following: when it comes to overcoming challenges related to learning new things, Dr. Joseph Murphy recommends this super simple affirmation: I am going to master you. So this is an affirmation that I started using whenever I want to learn something that I find it hard. For example, right now I am learning automation and scripting and some other programming languages. So whenever I get a little bit frustrated with the fact that I don't know a lot of things, I affirm this: I am going to master you. Yes, I do. So I like that affirmation. Okay, then secret number 2, different kinds of wanting and desiring. Basically here you'll find the difference between saying I want this or that, or I will have this or that. And yeah, she mentions here a lot of the fact that you have to affirm things at the present time. Okay, I will not read you everything, just get the book because it's free. Okay, and then secret number 3, planting a positive seed of your dream reality. Okay, and here she explains the obvious thing, that in order to reach your subconscious mind, to reach that universal power, in order to do that, you have to relax your body. Okay? Whenever you relax your body, whenever your mind is clear of thoughts, that's the perfect moment when you can obtain information if you have several questions, or you can have visions in those relaxed states. And also you can visualize your desires, right? Because imagination is actually the power that helps us to manifest things. So in this chapter, she actually insists on the fact that you have to embrace the gift of daily relaxation, because in that way you release stress, and in that way you access that higher power. I really like this affirmation right here. Shine so brightly that your haters are gonna need sunglasses. that's awesome. Okay, and the conclusion: you are a manifesting machine. Yes, you are. So this is a very short book, but like I've said, if you want to read something light, nothing too complicated, this is the perfect book for you. So that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Get the book because it's free. And see you next time. Bye bye.